Let's talk about a legislative battle playing out right now in the great state of Texas. It's about the state's new planned congressional map as redistricting battles heat up all across the country ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. So Texas state Republicans today unveiled their proposal for this new congressional map. You're just now seeing it. We got our hands on it. This map could cause 5 House seats to flip in the favor of Republicans in next year's very crucial midterm election. So let's get right now to CBS News political reporter Hunter Woodall. Hunter, good to have you here on CBS News 24/7. So President Trump pressed those Lone Star State Republicans to redraw these district lines. Talk to us about the impact of these maps, because it is a fascinating time. Usually this redistricting process happens after a census, but we're in different territory now.
That's the notable thing here. When you look at this new map, which I was analyzing earlier this morning, the current U.S. House majority for Republicans is just 3 seats. And when you look at what this map could do, as you said, this could actually flip 5 Democratic-held House seats to Republicans, conceivably giving Republicans a larger ability to retain the House in next year's midterm elections. Now, when I talk to different sources about this map, there is a thought too. When you are taking Republican districts and adding Democrats into it, there are some districts in this map that could actually be winnable for Democrats that are currently held by Republicans. So this has started a very big back and forth. Obviously, a midterm cycle is typically difficult for the incumbent president's party. There's a thought that Donald Trump and his allies could really suffer in this 2026 midterms. Actions like this, though, are a whole different factor that could really change the dynamics we're seeing over the next few months and the next 2 years.
Well, and I look at each one of the grids on that map, and I know that somebody lives in each one of those. There are neighborhoods on that map. So what are the responses that we're starting to hear out of these areas?
Well, you're hearing obviously outrage from Democrats in Texas. There's some clear concern about what's been done here and what the long-term impact may be. But you're also seeing from other Democrats across the country, especially in California, talk of certain reprisals, saying, hey, if Texas Republicans are going to redraw these seats that are held by Democrats, potentially they're going to try and do the same in California, to essentially try and oust some Republicans that currently have congressional districts there. This is a big back and forth. It's dynamic. We really aren't used to seeing at this point in a midterm cycle, especially, like you said, years and years after a census count. And it could really help define what happens in these midterms. But it remains to be seen how much voters are aware, how much it matters to voters, and how they feel about politicians and lawmakers redrawing these maps at this point.
Well, you are doing the work of making voters aware by reporting it, and we're grateful to you. Hunter, it's good to talk to you. Thank you so much.